Hi guys, it's your boy GadgetMan404 here, and I was just taking out my Mavic for its second flight since the update. Spoiler alert, I get a disconnect at over 2,000 feet, and I've flown 9,000 feet before. And look how close I get to these wires. Wow, I must have just skimmed over them. I see the next load coming, so I stop on the gas, then I'll ascend to around about 170 feet, so I can clear these down this over this side of the River Trent, opposite the old Willington power station. These fields are dotted with pylons, and they don't just go in straight lines, they go across the river, to the left, to the right, back towards you, zigzagging. You know, I'm just coming over, there's two pylons right beside each other, and when I was looking, because I was underneath the pylon, it looked like there was just one bunch of wires, but I cleared one, and then I was at another bunch that I had to raise over to get over, because that one was a little bit higher than the first one, but I make it. Excellent clarity on the video, guys, excellent clarity, but I've been having issues again. I tried using my Android phone after my first flight that I did 3,200 meters, and you've seen the video, guys, no issues. But the other day when I did this, basically it connected up to the phone, everything was fine. It was only when I went to take off, then it would disconnect and it would tell me RC signal lost, RC not connected. You go through the whole process of connecting it, and it connected, then as soon as you try and take off, it wouldn't take off. So I don't know if in this area there's real bad interference, and that was what was causing issues. I've only done this flight once before with the Xeno. I got to roughly around about this kind of range, because that's about 1,000 meters, and then it did a return to home. I got a disconnect then, because then you get the black screen of death sort of thing, and then basically it flies home. But this time with the Mavic Mini, in 20 odd mile an hour gusts, probably up to 25, nearly 30 mile an hour gusts at over 200 feet. I'm about 215 feet high at this point. No issues at all until I get to around about this car park area, and it disconnects from the phone. It's like the phone actually, it's like the app actually crashed, and every time I went back into the app to reopen it, it would just open for a split second. As soon as I say, before I even get a chance to press go fly, the app would close. I have been on the App Store yesterday and checked if there was an update for Apple, and it said that there was, and that was put up 2 days ago. So I don't know if that is right, but at this point it disconnects, and it disconnected for over 3 minutes again, guys. Now I changed the settings last time that when it gets a lost signal, it's supposed to return to home, but for some reason it didn't. I pressed the return to home on the controller. It was beeping all the time, and then when it was working properly, then it starts making an intermittent beep in between the beeping. So it's just going beep, beep, it goes beep, 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 then you know you're in return to home. Don't know if it's this area, because my Xeno did exactly the same, but the Xeno only goes 1,000 meters maximum range. Doesn't matter putting Wi-Fi boosters on or whatever, it doesn't really help. Now, flying over the River Trent, just look at it, it's so calm down there, it looks like a mirror. Lovely blue, the fields are nice and green, and you can make out these pylons are dotted all over the place. They literally zigzag this stretch of river. Because I've set my return height to like 164 feet, because I was already over that, it didn't ascend to desired height. It was higher than what it needed to be, so it just returns to home. If you guys have had experienced this issue, since I did the 500 update, I've had issues. Before that point, I've had no issues. This has happened twice. My Android phone, again, it would connect, but as soon as I tried to take off, it would disconnect. And my Apple phone connected, and then 3/4 of the way through the flight, it disconnected, and the app would not launch. It just would not launch. So all the way home, I didn't even know I was getting this video because it had crashed, which was odd. And the update 2 days ago for Apple says issues with app crashing and more stable. So that's it. Continue to follow me, guys. I've been GadgetMan404. You guys have been amazing. GadgetMan404 out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.